I've been putting off this stream for so long. Oh my gosh. This is actually my first time showing my hardcore world online. I just now realized that. Okay, so I have a couple of projects I wanted to get done, but I've been putting them off till I stream. Is that waypoint broken or something? I don't know. Or no, I didn't set a waypoint there. Okay. So what I want to do, I might have to improve my organization system, but what I want to do, I should probably experiment with that. For now, this is fine, I guess. But what I want to do is I want to make it so this chest goes into the copper chest. And I gotta make a new XP farm. What else do I want to do? Oh yeah, I captured those guys, so we're gonna have to make a thing for that. Let's just do one thing at a time. Let's just do the XP farm first. So I feel like this will be the easiest thing to do. But I want to come up with a good... model. I think we'll use the same auto brewer that I made, just so I can feel cool. Okay. Is that everything? We might need the redstone. So let's take the gunpowder and the chest. Okay, do we want to build it somewhere else? Is the question. I don't know if I want to build it somewhere else. Okay, this is pissing me off. Hold up. Okay. Where else could we build it? We're not really doing anything much with this space, but I want to make it in a convenient spot. We're not doing anything with over here. Maybe we could add some area. Oh wait, no, this is like a that's convenient. Turn your mic up a little. Okay. It's a little hard to hear. Yeah, my mic. My mic, for some reason, does not. How do I do this again? How in the. Oh, wait, there we go. So we're gonna turn that up. Maybe. Let's do. Is that better? I hope that I can change that midstream. I would assume so. No, wait, I didn't even know if this cave was here. Much better. Okay. So, where do I want to build this? I'm not using much space there. Not using much space. I don't know how big it is, though. Like, hold up. Let me go to my creative world real quick. Oh, where's the farm? Holy crap. I just have so much random stuff here. Where's the XP farm? That's the one I made. I swear I had it built somewhere. Oh, it's right here, right? Oh no, that was a creek. That's supposed to be a creeking farm. I don't know how big it is. I can't find it. What? Seagrass, seagrass. I don't even know what that farm is. I don't know. I don't know what half this stuff is. I think it's just me messing around with redstone. Did I like destroy it or something? Surely not, right? Okay, so we just have no clue how big this thing's gonna be. Okay. We're just gonna wing it. I don't even know how to build it off the top of my head. Also, I don't think I'm gonna need the jukebox or music disc for this XP farm since we're not using a lathe. One of the farms was on fire. Several of them were, and it's because I didn't know what I was doing. We'll put these in here for now too. Poor copper golem. I might just build it like right here. I think this is a fine spot to build it. Especially since there's so much terraforming to be done. We just need to get rid of the grass. Alrighty. What are you making again? I have to rebuild my XP farm since my Alace keep dying. Because apparently I was lied to and they can die with your XP farm. And I'm not traveling. I think it's like 8,000 blocks to the nearest woodland mansion to get another Allay. So we're making an armadillo XP farm. Just gonna cover up this cave. Holy crap. Will it give you scoots too? No, I don't really need a scoot farm. I know I could make one though. Holy crap, that scared me. Just hear a creeper. I have trauma in this world with creepers. Creepers just come out of nowhere. I need to build a mob switch. That's something I really need to do. I'm gonna sleep just to make this a little easier. I could bring a bed with me, but I don't feel like it. I also probably should repair my shovel and then future. Something I just never do. Because right now, for XP, I'm currently using villager trading and my blaze farm for XP, so. We also need to get an armadillo. I don't even know. Because I haven't seen a single armadillo around here, so I don't know if they just don't spawn or what. I think we should focus on getting the armadillo, because that's the hard part. And I know I saw some armadillos over here. Somewhere. that one? No. There's just a random tree on fire. Why is this tree on fire? Oh, lightning must have struck it. Yeah, I don't see any armadillos. Maybe I'm just blind. They're supposed to spawn not plains, savannas, right? Why are none spawning? I thought they're supposed to be somewhat common. Okay, we're currently at 1,100 blocks from my base. I don't wanna. I do not feel like making transporting. I can speak transporting an armadillo 1,100 blocks. I know there's more savannah that way. Let's try this way. Oh my gosh, I completely forgot about that. Okay, now surely there's an armadillo around here somewhere. Mountain goat. I could get a goat horn. It's on top of my priorities. Okay, so there's no more savannah really. Where are all the armadillos? Why are they not spawning, bro? Surely there would be some. Are they not spawning because I created the world in 1.20? Hold on, let me look this up. Why why are they not spawning? I just looked it up. They should be able to spawn. Bro, am I seriously gonna have to travel like several thousand blocks to get an armadillo just for an XP farm? I should have done the research prior. Okay, we have this direction we could go in. This is our last hub. Why is there just a random stone cutter there? I don't remember placing that there. This would be around spawn though. So I don't know if they would be here. I've most likely been to that rune portal before, but I'll go ahead and double check. Probably looting too. That'd be good for speedrunning. Yeah, I just don't. Oh my gosh. An armadillo. Oh my gosh. 1,200 blocks from my base. Okay, how are we gonna transport it that far? The elytra doesn't work anymore with the, I don't feel like crafting new crafting table. I should just have a boat in here, right? Why do I not have a boat in there? I also should have a lead in there, but I don't know. Okay. Okay, we have gotten the armadillo. I have no clue how I'm gonna... Should be a lead in here. Is there no lead? Okay. Okay, we're gonna... I don't care that I know I spelled that wrong, but I don't care. I do not care. Okay, you know what? Since transporting it is gonna be the boring part of the stream, I think I will, build the farm, and then we'll do a couple other projects, and we'll put the armadillo in last. Wait, we need 2 armadillos so I can breed. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, let's just get the farm set up, I guess. And, I actually can't really tell if it'll work until we bring the armadillo. Okay, what do I want to use to build it out of? Let's just find a random block, a base that I have a good amount of. You know, let's do stone bricks. We have plenty of those. Okay, so I don't exactly know how to build this. I have a vague idea, but we're gonna have to do some experimenting. Since I can't find where I built the farm. Just gonna build it again. Wait, no, this is it. Oh my gosh, this is it. This is it. Should be an armadillo here. Suffocating in this sand. So, right here, right? Huh. Okay, so how do we... Let's get like a button. Place the button here. The sand. The armadillo. Break the button. Okay, that didn't work. Okay. Okay, that's not ideal. How are we meant? Okay, so I know how to set up the auto brewer. That's easy. So we just gotta get an armadillo. And oh, because we need a zombie, huh? Completely forgot about that part. So that shouldn't be too hard, right? Wait up. Okay. Okay, so this, in theory, this brews the potions. So, that. Okay, so this should brew the potions. Let's speed this up a bit. Okay. So then we press this button. Oh my gosh, why is it giving out a water bubble every time? Okay, so we splash this, and the silverfish just suffocate. Okay. And then if we swing at an armor stand, okay, so seemingly it could give me scoots. I guess you're not technically wrong. Okay, so I got the farm set up. And I got the farm. So the water, it's gonna go here. We'll make it 2 down. Oh wait, no, we can't really do 2 down. Okay. Because there's a cave. I guess we could. There you go. Okay. And then I'll just make an armor stand. Although I think we do have to make it 2 down, huh? At the same level. I guess I should have gotten all the materials. So I didn't know what I needed, to be fair, so. I'll produce a decent amount of silverfish. Without... With only one, so I feel like it should be decent. Oh, I might need that. I thought water bottles is another thing I need. But I can get glass. So, do we have more? No, we'll just craft more then. And technically we only need 3, so. Okay. So, what was it? 1 on the ground and 2 right here. Okay, and then we will get a sand. Just need to. Oh, we have a dispenser. Okay. Hey. Hold up. You need 1 for the netherite, 1 for the stone. So we need an extra dispenser. Was there not? The item's probably despawned by now. Oh, I just never took this one. Okay. Go like that. And then dispenser, right? No. It's we need it to be 1 right here. There you go. And then we have a hopper. And then brewing stand. Why do we not have our brewing stand? Hello? doing a good job. Seems like it. Just give him more items to sort. I feel bad for this guy. Actually, no, I don't. That's what they're in the game to do. Okay, so we need another brewing stand. So, can you make brewing stand out of stone too, or is it only cobblestone? I don't have any cobblestone. Oh, I swear, I just need to make like a cobblestone farm that only produces cobblestone no matter what you do. Okay. Brewing stand. Wired. Oh crap, we need repeaters to— oh wait, no. I was like disassembling the farm. Okay, never mind. Okay, so we have one for the blaze powder. Well, we're probably not gonna run out of blaze powder. And then a one for the bottles, one for the ingredients. Okay. And then just like this. And then just on top, just like that. And wait, do we need repeaters? We do need more redstone. Let's go grab that. And we'll have to collect a zombie on our— we have a barrel with redstone. Okay. Okay. So we put the nether wart in here, the stone in here, and the gunpowder in here. We'll put more stone in later. Should be everything. Go and place these two. Oh. And that should be most of the farm complete. Okay. Go ahead, do this. We will need to do that. Should dispense it. It doesn't. Okay. Oh, why does it have infested? What? Hello? Why is there an infested potion? What? Okay, I don't know. Oh, wait. I know. Wait. I was gonna say it probably brewed it on its own, but like it can't do that yet. It's not up to do that quite yet. Okay. And then we need the button to power the auto crafter. Not the auto crafter. Auto brewer. And in theory, this should work. I should have put in all the ingredients in the correct order. Okay, but does it go on top? Doesn't it go on top? It does. Okay, that would make sense. That would make sense. That would make a lot of sense, actually. That's not very well. Okay, so we built it wrong. But it works, as far as I know. No, couldn't have been that easy. Okay, so we'll also place a block here so we can have easy access. Either way, I think we'll be fine. If we have a dispenser here, does that count as a transparent block? It does not. So we will need to put barrels here. Okay, good to know, good to know. For now, we'll go ahead and place bricks. And, then that right there. Wait, no, that's bad. I remember from when I made it on Donut SMP. It does not work. Okay. We're gonna need to put a slab there. Because the redstone, I think it powers the block, and that's why it sets it off in the wrong order. We can put the dirt, that. We're mostly done, so. Need slabs. Whoops. We'll just need one slab. And barrels. Do we have any barrels? No, we don't. Okay. And then we gotta keep a zombie. Oh, we also probably need to waterlog that, I would assume. And put like a sign or something. Okay, in theory, that should dispense everything in the correct order. The only thing that really matters, though, is that the netherware gets dispensed first. After that, it's fine. Okay. Now, if we press this button, should have dispensed everything. And it did. It looks like it did. Now we gotta... Oh, we do need repeaters. Wait, hold up. I'm just dumb. I gotta get this. It's been a half hour and we haven't even made our XP farm yet. That's depressing. Okay. Are they still in here? They are still in here. Okay. Where'd the repeaters go? Just been miscellaneous? Guess so. Oh my gosh, just all of them already. No, I don't really need the infested pots. Actually, we'll go and we'll put them in the chest. Repeaters, okay. Also, torches. We need torches for this. Okay, so... So I forget exactly how this works. All I know is that we need to power this. And then while we're powering that, we need to unpower this torch. So, however we want to do that. I should just chop this down, just tree down, huh? That might solve some of our problems. Plant that on further away. I'm tempted to just do this, but I know that the timings don't work, so. So we need this. I don't know what this needs to be on. Let me check. I think I could optimize it. No. Oh wait, this does work. Oh. Oh yeah, that would work, huh? Okay, so I'm just dumb then. Of course, redstone isn't my specialty, so. But as long as we have the same amount of delay, we should be good to go. I think of something like this. Right? Oh, it's just 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay. Okay. And that should do it. Should automatically load into the dispenser. Oh. Okay, that should work, right? Okay, well. You probably would need to expand the storage a little bit. Okay, go and just throw these. And we can finally use our pork chop. Okay, so we just need bottles, which we should have somewhere. Do I not have a thing for bottles? Oh, that's so stupid. Why do I not have a thing for bottles? I might have glass, like, down here, though. I have glass panes. Aha! Glass. Okay. 27. That should work. Okay. Oh, and we need blaze powder. So this button should now start to brew. Why did... Okay. So with just 3 button presses, we get a full dispenser. Okay, brew. Then we have the armadillo. Hopefully a multi-spawn. We do, however, need to get a zombie. Bingo. Okay, hello, kind sir. Get in the boat. There we go. Now, that shouldn't burn him, right? If it does, that's fine. We can just wait till the next night. Okay, so, in theory, I bruised that. Okay, why does it do that? I did that in the other design too. Okay, so with this, try this again. So this. Always puts one in there. Why does it do that? Maybe we scrap one entirely? It's still one. Okay, so is it because wait, hold up. Okay, I think I see why this doesn't work now. And it's kind of inconvenient, but I think we should be fine. Okay, so let's see if this works. Okay. Now that gives 2 water bottles now. We've just worsened the situation. No, because we need it to be... Now that has really worsened the situation. Could also be because I'm not waiting for the potions to brew. That's probably the issue. I've just had this Mountain Dew here for the last 40 minutes. Mundane spot. Okay. Really funny. We'll just... That works. Okay, so... Does that actually tell? No, it does not. There are awkward potions in here. Hold up. It's because of the damn water bottle. So what does this do? So that is slightly an issue. How does it do that? So this will power this. At the same time this is turning off, that's turning on. I think that this needs more delay. Then, in that case. Because... I could just look up a tutorial on how to do this, but I don't feel like it. No, that does exactly the same thing. Okay. So why is this not working? So this gets powered at the same time this gets powered. And what we need is we need this to we need this to unpower. Oh my gosh, wait, I know why. I'm just being dumb. I'm just dumb. Oh my gosh, that's so stupid. Why am I so stupid? I'm just so dumb. No, that still gives 2 water bottles. Okay, why does it give 2 water bottles? I have no idea what I did. No, that still gives 2 water bottles, and it leaves 1 in here still. Maybe we put this on too much delay. Crap, I should have this design of this auto brewer somewhere. Because I really need to know what the hell I did. So it's supposed to be an XP farm, but I couldn't get it to work. Okay, now let's start back. From this, because this actually somewhat functioned. Okay, why does that just work now? Hello? Okay, so I think the reason that doesn't work is because it always ends up with 1 in the hopper. Oh, we can't just add more delay, because that doesn't fix it. Actually, that should fix it. Why does it not fix it? I wish there's a way to redirect hoppers. Like something that would spin a hopper facing in a different direction. Oh, wait. Okay, so in theory this works. It doesn't. Why does it not work? This is powered. This powers. Is it because it doesn't power for long enough? That should be. That actually might be why. Hold up. Hold up. I think I solved it. I think I fixed it. Okay. No! That doesn't help either. At this for almost an hour, and I can't figure out how to set up an auto brewer. Okay, this I think would work. I think this works. I think this works. No! Unless that's the water bottle from last time. Okay. Oh my gosh, stop. Why does it do that? No, wait. Do we need less delay? We might need less delay. Do we need more delay for this? I know. Wait. What if we just set them all on 3? Or 4 ticks? I'd say 3 because you press it 3 times. I don't understand. I don't understand why one singular water bottle gets stuck every single time. Every single time. I cannot figure out why. Okay, you know what? I think I'll fix it later. How about that? Oh, we don't want to kill him with our thorns. So that means this design works perfectly fine for what I need it for. I spent so long trying to figure that out. Okay. So that guy doesn't seem to be burning. Fantastic. And he doesn't burn. Okay. Now that that's done, oh. Okay, well that works. Now that that monstrosity is done, I can... dump my inventory into this. sides for maybe that. Oh, we're not gonna have enough room. That's stuff like we don't need though. We don't need this. This would go in here. Of course, he doesn't know that yet. We don't need shears. We already have shears. We don't need flint and steel. We already have a flint and steel. Item frames are nice. Hoppers are nice. Saddles are craftable now. Loki having a dragon head is kind of cool, I guess. So we'll just. Ooh, I need to build a trash can. Like a trash can of some sorts. You should be able to put heads on pets. I don't know how cool that would be. Just that actually fits well. Because this is like my music area, and then the other one just has dragon head. Okay. So should we deal with this situation first, or should we build the pumpkin thingy? Kind of want to get that out of the way because I need to take my armor off for that. Well, I need to just put on armor that doesn't have thorns. I don't know where to put it. That's the thing. That's like my main issue with everything. I don't know where to put it. I guess we could cover up like this hole, put it like here. Let's give that a shot. Well, obviously not the whole hole because I do want that bridge to have somewhat of a purpose. Just like some of it, I guess. I'll make this level. Okay. I should have a thingy for wheat seeds. And we should also have a thingy for dirt. Okay, I think it's about here works. Hello, Ace Spades XD. I'm gonna assume that's how you say it. Okay, so just to catch you up on what I'm about to do, and so just in case you got here, I trapped these mobs with pumpkins on their heads and skeleton with a jack-o'-lantern since the zombie despawn. I'm gonna build like a pumpkin thing, and I'm gonna put the 3 in them. I got these on Halloween, so, but I suck at building. So we're gonna pretend that I'm good. Okay, I don't even know what to make it out of. Maybe I'm just gonna make the outline first. Like the general size, I think would be nice to have. I think that works. And with copper doors, we can make an orange door. Just gotta wax it. Oh, we put our shovel away. Oh my gosh, if I could build properly. This isn't much of a square. I kind of want it... Here, we're taking out the shovel again. Now, normally what I would do is I would build this in a creative world and then build it in survival. But I don't feel like building it in creative. So... Oh yeah, also has to go higher, huh? What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we gotta be 8 by 8, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That should be a square then, right? And then next Halloween I'll capture the rest, or I'll try to capture more. I was busy this Halloween though, so I couldn't capture all of them. Any more dirt. And then I don't know what to build it out of. I think I might use copper blocks since I have a good amount of those. For parts of it, but I have to wax each individual copper block, so that's going to be slightly inconvenient. Unless you can craft waxed copper blocks. That would be cool. I guess I could also actually use pumpkins as part of the texture, huh? I have no idea how that's going to look, though. We'll figure out along the way. And probably orange wool. What other orange blocks are there? Orange concrete. I cannot be bothered to use concrete in my builds, though, so. Ooh, actually, magma might look quite nice. And then as the top, we'll just use leaves or something for this pumpkin stem. Oh. Alrighty. I think this is a good size. Although, how about I do this? I make the stair elevated, and we'll put like stairs going up this way. These will be stairs. And then the floor is elevated. What do you think of that? Okay, I think that this works. I think that this outline works. Although I think it's a little too tall. I think making it shorter would be nice. Just looks a little too tall. Yeah, it's slightly inconvenient. Yeah, it's of course not going to be made out of dirt, but it's just to get the general. I think that looks better. I think that looks better. I think that looks significantly better. Okay. Now we just get all the blocks. I should have copper blocks in one of my chests. I also want to build a new base eventually. Because as much as I like this base, it's not that big. And I would like to put some stuff in my base, so. I don't want to use all my copper blocks. That's the thing. It's just like all of my copper. Is this all of my copper? We might have to go on a copper spree. Never thought I'd say it. Actually, do we have any copper in the blast furnaces? No, we do not. Okay. I like just made that recently, so I always forget I have it. And let's go ahead and actually sleep first. Are those? Oh, items I threw. Okay. So, and then we have a pumpkin farm. I'm gonna go ahead and see how pumpkins look. It's part of the texture. I'll maybe do some carved pumpkins. But my main question is, do they... Ooh, actually, pumpkins might work for this texture. I've been trying to get into texturing lately, so that's why I'm... That's more of a tannish, though. It's not really orange. And I don't want to use resin. I could use resin, I guess, but I don't know. Let's see how this would look, though. That's not offhand. I've learned my lesson. Ah, that might be an issue. I don't know how that looks. That's... I don't know, do I just make the whole thing out of pumpkins? We have the pumpkins to do so. What other orange blocks are there? You know what, let's just make the thing out of pumpkins, I guess. And once again, we're pulling out the shovel. The shovel is just going to, like, actively die after this. We'll figure out the texturing later. Let's just make it out of pumpkins. I don't know, I just didn't do that from the start. I also gotta make a dirt shack. That's like a requirement of every Minecraft world, just have a random dirt shack. Okay, so the top doesn't look that great, but let's be real, nobody's actually gonna look at the top. And I could just put orange carpet, so it's not that big of a deal. Okay. I think this will look fine. Like, doesn't look the best, but I mean, it could be worse. I never knew that pumpkins use the same texture at the top and the bottom. That's new information to me. But of course, how often do people actually look at the bottom of a pumpkin? Let's be real. It's kind of looking bland, but it's not terrible, I guess. It's alright. We can make the floor out of copper. How about that? Or at least for now, until I feel like getting resin. Oh, wait. Also, I think it would be nice to have melon farm too. Go ahead and build that today too. I'm actually running out of pumpkins, so we should be good. Because I don't want to have to AFK off stream. Okay. The pumpkin is now half complete. And we'll make the floors out of copper like I said I would. I also should have some leftover diamond blocks, so. Just gotta hope that that's not over a stack. Actually, it's 8 by 8. It will be exactly a stack, so we'll be missing 2 copper blocks. Actually, a couple extra. Actually, I like that. Why do I like that a lot? Well, no, it's 7 by 7. I'm stupid. Okay, well, that's slightly better. Honeycomb blocks. Oh my gosh, those would work well in this build, I think. Actually, I'm looking at it. I don't know. We're gonna need a little bit more than that. Why am I not sprinting? I guess there's like a way to tell if the block was waxed. Just by looking at it. Okay, everything should be waxed, right? Just going to put our pumpkins back. Holy. That took a lot of pumpkins. I had like 9 stacks. Actually, didn't take quite as many as I thought. Okay, we had 9 stacks. Yeah, but okay. I think this looks fine for now. We could get leaves anytime. We're not in no rush to get leaves. Let's go ahead and get the copper things. I can just use... Can I don't think I can use a stone cutter and copper blocks, huh? I want to double check that to make sure that's actually right. Oh, you can! Okay, cut copper stairs. That should work, right? 1 gives you 4, okay. I don't think we're gonna need any more than 8. We might just use, we might have to change everything to cut copper blocks, so. Can you do this? Since when could you do that? Since when could you craft waxes? I never knew you could do that. Okay, let's see. Actually, the perfect amount. Okay. Okay, we are 100% turning these into cut copper. Wait, you can just do that, right? Yeah. Okay, so good to know. Good to know. Cut copper just looks a lot better. We're gonna have to go mining for copper if we want more copper golems. Oh, we need copper doors too, huh? So we are gonna have to go mining for copper. And okay. And 3 of them weren't waxed. Alrighty. Oh my gosh, I can speak. Okay, we'll fix that later. Now I gotta put the actual things that they're in. So, I don't know what we're gonna need. Let's just set up several. I could just do one for each, but that's lazy. I don't know how many there are. That's a thing. Let's see. Zombie villager. I don't want to get the baby zombies. That's gonna be too hard. So zombie villager, drowned husk, skeleton, the new parch that they're adding, uh, stray. Is it seriously just 6? It's zombie villager, husk, drowned, stray. I think it's just 6, right? Of course, there's like stuff in the nether. There's nether mobs. I'll build a different thing for nether mobs. I'll build that in the nether. In the meantime, wait, they changed the crafting recipe of copper doors, right? Hold up. Yeah, they did. Okay. Okay. I thought we were gonna have to go mining again. Who knows, maybe 7? Okay. Wait, is this off center? It's off center. It's off center. Damn it. Okay. Well, that's nice. Okay. Well, okay. How do you craft? Oh, wait. I know how to craft a copper block. How many do we need? I'll craft 4. We're too poor. Okay. And that just removes the wax, right? That's funny. Pumpkin. We need a wax copper door. Can you turn cut copper back in there? That'd be cool if you could do that. Okay, so we need 2 more of these, right? I'm not seeing a single mob yet. Interesting. And then everything should be good, right? Everything is waxed. Okay. We need 1 of these and just 1 of cut copper. Am I seeing that right? What? Okay, I was gonna say, that's fascinating. Okay. Okay, well, better wax these. And then after this, I guess, since it's an hour and a half into stream, I will go ahead and bring the armadillo, or try to figure out a way to bring the armadillo. Okay. Wax copper door. Okay, perfect. And there you go. It is now centered, and I guess I'll figure out texturing later. For now, let's just get shears and I didn't mean to click twice. Let's get some of these bad boys. I swear, everybody thinks I'm weird for maxing out my shears. Am I weird for maxing out my shears? No, because like everyone that has a hardcore world would do that at some point, right? Because they'd want to max every tool, right? I don't know, maybe I'm hallucinating. Okay, I do not want to pop a totem. Okay, so as far as the stem goes, let's just build miscellaneously, I guess. Pretend I know what I'm doing. No, that's way too high. I gotta have like some structuring. Okay. I don't have free cam sums. I think what I do for this is then we're gonna make it go like this way and go down. But it's gotta be like kind of thin at the end. Does that look fine? Oh, that looks weird. And now that I'm looking at it, it looks weird as a square. What if, hear me out, we like make it go inward. There's just something about it. I can't exactly pinpoint what it is. Actually, we are gonna. We're just experimenting, so that's okay. Surely this looks slightly better, right? Okay, this should look a little better. I mean, it's not terrible, I guess. Alrighty. I think that looks a little better. Although, there's still, I think the thing is too tall. Especially, yeah. It's like a couple blocks too tall, I think. The stem. Also, it can't be. It's gotta be like a straight thing, like that, right? It's gonna be coming from the center. I would think it would droop more, like, immediately, right? Oh, let's just start over. Okay. You know what? Let's just make it go off the side of the pumpkin, because that's generally kind of what I see on some pumpkins, alright? Does that go too far down? It might. I think it does actually need to go up a little bit. By like 1 or 2 blocks or something. How does 1 block look? And it kind of immediately drips down. Kind of defeats the purpose. Yeah, I think it does go too low. I'm taking way too long on this stem, bro. It's not that deep. Actually, kind of like that. I think that looks fine, right? Surely I won't be judged for my poor building skills. It's whoever judges anyone based on building skills, right? It's not like it's half of what Minecraft is. Okay. Well, I think that looks good. Now we just gotta figure out how are we gonna get those guys. And there's no way we saved a stack of pumpkins just from... You never know how many resources you really use until you actually use them, huh? I forget that there's just random happy guests floating around my world. Like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's like 6. Also, why is this not growing? Like, is there a reason that... Oh, it is growing. It's just autistic. Okay. I like that idea more. So I can immediately offhand it. Like, say a Papa Totem, I can just immediately offhand. Where did he come from? Oh, wait, that's right. I need to, okay, I have an idea. Use jack-o'-lanterns as the lighting. Are we going overkill on pumpkins? Absolutely. Does anyone care? You'd better not. You know, I don't think I'm getting that armadillo this stream, honestly. In all honesty, I don't think I'm gonna get that armadillo this stream. That's still just going at it. So I'm gonna just put him in here, right? Wait a minute. No, that's not good. No. They go and bricks go in here. Okay. We don't have enough room in the copper chest. Oh my gosh. We don't have enough room in the copper chest, which is crazy. Need to make another copper chest. Make a double copper chest. Should be good. Alrighty. I guess that just goes to show how much junk I get. Okay. Oh, I need torches. That's right. We could also use lanterns, but that's if you're lame, and I'm not lame, so it's gonna be... Oh wait, we need those carved pumpkins, huh? I've actually never really used jack-o'-lanterns before. Is there anything else we need? I would like them to be standing on diamond blocks, so we're gonna get 3 diamond blocks. Maybe I'll upgrade it to netherite in the future. I just gotta go mining for netherite. Okay, so we'll put 1 right here, 1 right here, and 1 right here. Boom, perfect. And then we'll put these as jack-o'-lanterns. I think that looks great. I think that's fine. And then what's gonna be it containing them? Should it just be lame and put glass? Let's just be lame and put glass. Put not too much thought into it. It's simple and it works. Although we could dye our glass. We don't have enough. Oh, this is honestly one of my favorite builds in the whole world. Like that in this world, not. You get what I mean. I don't feel like dealing with mobs. I don't know what to do for Thanksgiving in my world. Oh, that looks cursed. Yeah, this didn't turn out half bad. Okay, now we just gotta figure out how we're supposed to get them in here. Could use a lead. But of course they're trying to shoot at us constantly. Or the skeletons are. I think we put the zombie here and the skeletons here. I think that'd look cool. How do we get them in there though? That's like the issue. Because you can't ride a boat upstairs. Thankfully they don't burn. Hold on, I'm gonna use the bathroom. I don't know how I'm gonna get these up here. So we could dig a staircase. There's not really any good ways to get hostile mobs to follow you. That's the issue. If we get ender pearls, we could like break out. No, because that wouldn't work there. Maybe we can like get it to follow us. And then maybe that might work for the zombie. Let's try that. Let's get my other armor and try that. Although, what are we gonna do with the skeletons? Hold up. This is why I have a testing world. So let's just pick any blocks, really. How do we get, so this will be our experiment. Or this will be our, okay, so this will be my testing thing. Let's get skeleton. Why am I in caps lock? I forgot the skeleton horse existed, and I have one in my world, so it's pretty ironic. I can type. Okay, so we could just punch it in there, but let's take a moment to realize that's not gonna work. Okay, since a boat can't fit in one by one. Right now it can't. Hold up. I'm gonna go on survival. See if... I know I can't shoot you like that. Oh, that's not good. Gotta be careful with that. I know. Okay. So we place the block there. Wait, this is actually kind of easy. Question is, what happens when I break the bell? Aha! Okay. Okay. I figured it out. Do we have a boat? We should have a boat. Let's use our mangrove boat. Too fancy. And we're gonna need our spare set of diamond armor. Okay. We'll have our netherite armor just in case things get messy. No, I also want to have some extra totems too. Because when I don't have my netherite armor on, I pop them like crazy. Although that time was because I don't have feather falling in the boots, so. How are we meant to get them out of the hole? I want to get them out of the hole one at a time. Okay. Okay, well, that doesn't really help. Oh, I forgot he has a flame bow. No, no. Oh my gosh. Well, you can just dispense a pumpkin onto a skeleton's head, right? We should be good. Let's just get one of them. Okay. Or both of them. We don't have a boat. Let's go grab a boat real quick. Put them both on boat. And I'll do the zombie first, as I feel like the zombie will be easier. Okay. Yo, what you doing? Oh, hey, Insanix. Right now, I'm... Hold on. Oh my gosh. Trying to get the skeleton in a boat. I swear, getting a skeleton in a boat is one of the most difficult tasks I've ever done. Yes, okay. Okay. Okay, that's gonna be an issue. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get these mobs that I got on Halloween into their new enclosure, which is that, which I will improve in the future. Oh my gosh, can this thing just leave me alone? I forgot a zombie can hit me. No. Oh my gosh. Just like... Go away for like 3 seconds, please. Wait, can it still see me? Okay, we're gonna have to move him further away. Surely now we're out of a skeleton's range, right? It doesn't have that much range. Okay. Alright. Oh wait, I need to do this, huh? Okay. Actually, that worked so well. Why did it work that well? Okay. Now the real pain is going to be getting the skeleton up there. That's actually way easier than I thought it was going to be, though. Okay. You'd think someone who has a 600-day hardcore world would be able... What day are we on, actually? 646. I wish you could ride boats up. Wait, aha! You'd think that he'd have a player with a 650 almost day-old hardcore world would be able to build a little bit better. Well, nope. Apparently not. Oh my gosh. At this point, just give me fire res. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. How about I just actively die? Oh my gosh. At this point, I need fire res, bro. You're not gonna actually shoot me, right? Okay. We got... I can't even see the name tag through the glass. Okay, well, we got them. Alrighty. So we're missing one, but that's okay. I mean, technically, this is the only actual rare thing. The arrows will despawn, right? Yeah, surely. If I really wanted to, I could put a beacon in the middle. Should I do that? I feel like it would be really funny to have a beacon coming out of a pumpkin. I'll probably change some of the blocks for resin in the future. But this works for now. This works for now. Now the question is, do I want to move the armadillo? That's the new question. Because I have the armadillo captured. I just need to move it. Or maybe I'll save that for the next stream. Okay, so I wasted most of my time on that thing, but otherwise I'd say this wasn't a bad stream. Oh yeah, we can also fill in this hole now, which is very nice. We're missing. So we need 6 dirt blocks. I forgot I had an iron farm. I forgot I have a lot of things. Like that random balcony I built. Anything else? I don't know if we have one for glass or not. Okay. Oh wait, I'm stupid. Now this wasn't a bad stream today. We actually did something, which is... I got whooped ever so slightly, less than I needed. Okay. Say overall, we made some progress. I very much need to get that armadillo eventually. And we finally did something with those guys. So, with that, I guess I can now do my deadlocked attempt because I still gotta do that. Although I do want to make sure my enter button is working. Okay, I think it's working. Because my enter button has been stupid lately. Oh my gosh, I'm so dumb. Anyways, that was a stream.